Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We'll be back to get this one started after this. On the mound for the Reds, Andrew Abbott. Top 5 in wins, and every time he takes the mound, you expect results.
Yeah, he's setting the tone early and giving his team a real chance to win. That impact shows up in every series they play.
He doesn't just pitch, he competes.
Yeah, but that kind of consistency is what every rotation needs. Much like you, partner. He's a true X factor.
Okay, all set to go. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, right field. Marte tracks it down for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Brian Hayes.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
On the ground.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul. That one lifted to left. Stowers on the move to the gap. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, catcher Lian Hicks.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Lian Hicks.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This one in the air right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Chop to first. And a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. In the air, left side. Stowers under it. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Miami, Ryan Gusto. What do we need to know here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 30 on the year. The Reds score first. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Stewart turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Sets him down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate, and when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
Now, Kyle Stowers. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Suarez launched a homer in his most recent game. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. This one in the air right field. And a foul ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
3-2 now. Popped up. Edwards under it. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Line drive. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Matt McLain. He rides.
Lowe off of first with 2 away. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norsby.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Norsby went deep in his most recent game. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Strike!
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Griffin Conine.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Griffin Conine.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner. Oh, 0-2 now. Left field. And that is foul. That one ripped right center field, way back there, and that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down. Javier Senoja, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul. The 0-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ha!
The 0-1. And he pumps in a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Trevino with a homer in his last game. The 1-0. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Conine moving under this one. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
Right.
Just missed. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Foul ball.
The 1-2. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Friedl.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the grab, 2 away now.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Marte stands at second with 2 gone. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from second. It's 3-3, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So runner at second, 2 down. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles under it. That is the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio.
Yeah, I'm gonna elevate.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
This one in the air, center field. Friedl under it. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Base hit, center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher, Lian Hicks. Fly to left his first time. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Man at second.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Tap back to the mound. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
That's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some
swing, and he popped it up. McLain. And there's two down.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Graham Pauley.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Two on, two outs. Chopper to second. McLain on to first, and that will end the inning. Through 2.5, it's 3 apiece. Back here in Cincinnati, in now for the Reds, Kyle Stowers. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That's outside. Ball 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Loki just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it is gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. Home run number 45 on the year. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-3.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to center. Ruiz under this one. 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLain.
In the air, right field. And that is that. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
Ha!
Yo, 1. Line to left. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Senoja.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a foul ball. Here's your 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Miami down in order. Score holds at 4-3.
Just give me one more chance to shine on the highway. Hey, just give me.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
This one in the air. Pauley. 1 away.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. So up next, TJ Friedl flying to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kane Gibson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bacher also throwing. Gusto checks the runner.
Hey!
Marte back in on a dive. Man at second.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a bouncer. Edwards over to first, and now 2 gone.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One, 2 now. Chopper right
That's
side,
foul.
but it kicks foul.
Ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. There's a line drive to left field. One down.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Heriberto Hernandez.
There's a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2.
That's a strike.
The Marlins trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to Lowe. Marlins set down in order. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins 3. Cade Gibson gets the ball now.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Reds, third baseman Sal
That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Right through there for a strike. That's to third. Long throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Reds, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Ball.
This one popped up. Hayes should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Solid
Reds,
swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz moving under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo tu y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo.
now pitching for the
Sam Mole
Reds,
comes on now.
number 50,
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Digging in, Liam. Fastball for a strike. And now the 0-1 and fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
for the Marlins. The designated hitter, Connor Norsby.
Right through there for a strike. Norsby measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-2. Ground ball to the right
That's
side.
a foul ball.
And that's just foul. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Graham Pauley.
So digging in, Graham Pauley. Runner on the move.
Ball
Pitch outside.
off the plate.
Throw to
Hey,
second, and he's
he needs to
safe.
throw.
And the tying run is now in scoring position. Tying run at second base. And we're the top half of the sixth. Fought off foul. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
In the air, right field. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Right fielder Griffin Conine.
And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Goes down looking. One left for Miami. They still trail it here, 4-3. Back down for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lake Bacher.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, one-run game. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain.
Hey.
And the 0-1. Ball one there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Oh, 0-2 now. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, Noelvi.
So up next, Noelvi Marte. Two down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 0-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Ruiz drifts towards it, and that will end the inning. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now a 5-3 ball game. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Connor Phillips.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now batting key Brian Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Lowe takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Shortstop, Javier Senoja.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a foul out of play. The Fish trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Estuery Ruiz, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
No.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball.
Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Sal Stewart.
Ay.
Oh, 1 now. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's the 0-2. Chopped left side. Hayes. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
I followed your footsteps through the time.
Pinch hitter coming on. Will Benson trying to get something going for him with 2 away. swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying, and it one-hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Up next for the Reds.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's already homered here in this one.
Down. Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Lake Bacher won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Suarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
And we too close. I can taste it when the bass hit. It's a facelift.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Christopher Morel comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Christopher Morel.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Drive.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
No, inside.
The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For the Marlins, catcher, Lian Hicks.
Now here is Lian Hicks. 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And the Marlins down quietly and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back here in Cincinnati, they put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Jansen Jung, the closer, is getting loose. The 0-1. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Center field. Ruiz under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, Noelvi.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Ruiz gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Line drive, Adam in center field. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Through 8 full, the Reds lead it 6-3. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.